Hey guys, Tana Ashley here, and welcome to today's webinar, How to Get and Stay Fit Without Having to Do Another Diet Ever Again. I'm so excited you're here, and I can't wait to dive into all the awesome information I have for you today. First, in case you don't know me, I'll give you a little background about who I am. My name is Tana Ashley. I'm a certified personal trainer and the owner and creator of Stay Fit. I've been featured in Ironman magazine and named one of the top 20 online trainers from Muscle and Fitness Her. I've been training since I was 13. I decided to step it up and get into a fitness competition when I was 17. Little did I know that was going to kick my ass and truly transform me into the person I am today. This has been such an insane roller coaster. I was absolutely miserable. I was struggling with my weight. And I just could not maintain a healthy, happy, balanced life. So when I was first starting out, I tried every diet under the sun. I'm talking no carb, no fat, and every other stupid diet there is. Not only were these impossible to maintain, but it totally screwed up my metabolism. I was gaining weight, I was losing weight, and I was just absolutely confused on how to just be balanced. So on top of being super confused, I was also super depressed. My self-esteem was in the garbage because I was surrounded by people who were taking things to the extreme. I'm talking steroids, butt implants, and everything. So I just felt like crap. I was totally confused and had no idea what to do with my fitness or my body. Or my confidence. So at this point, I'm 108 pounds. I'm overly obsessed with my weight and totally afraid to eat. I looked at food as, okay, this is a reward. I don't deserve to eat. And that just led me into such a dark hole and a dark depression. And I had no idea what to do. So I finally said, screw it. I'm going to go live life and eat whatever I want. And that's exactly what I did. I ate an entire grocery store. Like, seriously, it was bad. We went through the bakery section. I grabbed like one of everything, ice cream, pizza, burritos, tacos, you name it, I ate it. And I gained about 20 pounds in a weekend. Maybe not a weekend, but it felt like it. This led me to a downward spiral. And I was binge eating, I was staying at home and avoiding the gym because I was so embarrassed. I felt like crap. I went from 108 pounds to 138 pounds in less than a month. So since I was embarrassed, I was wearing baggier and baggier clothes, hoping that no one would notice that I gained 30 pounds in less than a month, right after my first fitness competition. Eventually, I found a trainer who actually taught me how to lift heavy and really sculpt my muscles. This was something that I was terrified of. I was like, there's no way I'm ever lifting heavy. I don't want to be bulky. And he explained to me, you're not going to get bulky. And I'm like, yeah, right, bro. Yes, I will. And he was actually right. I didn't get bulky. I really built muscle. And I started feeling so much better about myself because I was stronger. And I started seeing the definition I truly, truly desired. But my diet still sucked. I would binge eat on cake, cookies, ice cream, and whatever I wanted. So after the gym, I'd run through Jack in the Box, Del Taco, whatever was closest at the time. And then I had my wake-up call. My doctor came in. He told me I had high cholesterol one day after I got blood work done. And he said, you know, you're going to have to be on medication if you don't clean up your diet. He's like, I can't even believe I'm telling you this because you're 22. No 22-year-old that looks like you should have this issue. Considering you're so fit, I would think you would be healthy. He was wrong. But it turned me around and I started realizing my mindset needed to shift and I needed to start looking at food as fuel, nutrition, and all of that instead of being afraid or having it be a reward for me. So once my mindset finally changed, I told all my friends around me, I said, I'm serious about getting healthy. And if you're not, then it's fine, but I can't really socialize with you Unless you want to go hiking or go to the gym with me, something where we're actually moving. I don't want to sit around and eat cake and wine, even though it's one of my favorite things to do. I was like, I'm committed to being healthy. So I didn't just change my attitude about food, but towards myself. I worked hard to increase my self-love and self-respect. And once I did that, I was finally able to live a balanced life where I'm 120 pounds, solid muscle, my cholesterol is at a normal level without medication, I have tons of energy throughout the day, I sleep like a baby at night, and I'm no longer afraid of food. So once I found that balance, I decided it is time to make an impact in other women's lives. It is not fair that we have to sit there and struggle and feel upset, feel lost, feel confused, or depressed about the bodies we live in. So for the past 6 years, I've been helping women experience massive transformations in their body and in their lives. So women like Jill. Jill came to me, she was super lost about diets, she didn't know when to eat, when to stop eating, when to incorporate cheat meals, and all that good stuff. Once I got on track with her diet, she was like, all right, I'm a master at macros. I'm going to go ahead and do a bikini competition. I was like, girl, let's do it. So she did amazing in her fitness competition and actually ended up becoming a certified personal trainer. Then we have women like Melanie. And I can't lie, this was a struggle at first. She couldn't stay focused on her program because she had issues with her marriage. But together, we were able to find a solution, truly get that motivation, and she lost 135 pounds. On top of that, her marriage survived, she had way more confidence, and she also became a certified personal trainer. Through all of the challenges I've conquered, I've discovered one thing that makes a difference in getting and staying fit. And I'm going to share that with you today. Whether you're struggling to burn stubborn belly fat, eliminate cellulite, increase your energy, or just find balance in your everyday life, this presentation can help you. In how to get and stay fit without having to do another diet ever again, I'm going to share with you 3 promises. Promise number 1, how to cut through the bullshit around what it takes to lose weight and get fit so you can get started to your journey on your ideal body with endless energy. All right, promise number 2, why you don't actually need motivation to stick with your healthy diet and exercise plan. I know, it sounds crazy, but I'll reveal what you do need instead. So promise number 3, are you ready? And finally, I'll share how you can rewire your mind so that eating clean and working out become practically effortless. I know your time is valuable, and I want to make sure you get a ton of value from this training. So I have a special gift for you if you stay till the end. You're going to love it, so stick with me. I also want to take a second to address an important question. Is this for you? If you want all day energy and enthusiasm instead of being exhausted all the time, dragging through the day, if you're ready to put a stop to cravings and the horrible cycle of binge eating for good, if you are sick and tired of those cookie cutter weight loss programs that tell you how little to eat and when to choke it down, if you want to cut through all the noise and opinions of being shouted around the right way to lose weight and get fit, if you've tried to get rid of that embarrassing muffin top, cellulite, or flabby saddlebags, but they just won't budge, then this is definitely for you. So if you're ready, let's get going. But first, some house rules. The other important thing I need to cover before we get into the 3 promises I made you are a few house rules. I have to tell you that this is a professional grade training for real people who want to get and stay fit without fad diets or hours of cardio. So to get the results you're after, you must be willing to put in the work, There are no magic pills for weight loss or strong muscles. You must have self-love, self-respect, and you need to be honest with yourself. You also need to be willing to participate and have fun. So now it is time to learn how to get and stay fit without ever having to do another diet again. And remember to stay until the end so you receive your fantastic free gift. There's so much confusion on where to start. So I'm going to break it down really, really simply for you right now. So you want to avoid processed food, fast food, fried food, processed sugar, too much dairy, and too much alcohol. You want to replace those things with lean proteins, vegetables, fruit, complex carbs, and healthy fats. So you might be wondering how to make the switch. You want to make sure that you are still having food that you are enjoying and not cutting it out fully. So say you like to go eat fast food and have wine every single day. So for week 1, I would recommend cutting out the wine and just sticking to, all right, I'm going to have one fast food meal a day. The rest are going to be healthy. Instead of having wine, I'm going to go for a walk at night. Week 2, then go ahead and cut out the fast food, the wine, and start incorporating more whole foods such as the lean proteins, the vegetables, the fruits, and stuff like that. You don't need motivation. And I know this is shocking, but let's face it. Motivation is hard to find. Shit, if I'm being 100% honest, it's hard for me to find motivation every single day. But once I started incorporating these 2 little tips, my passion for my goals completely blew up. So, tip number 1, you need to be held accountable. A lot of times we don't really care if we disappoint ourselves because let's face it, we've disappointed ourselves before and guess what? We lived. And once you actually have to check in with someone and be held accountable, it's really embarrassing to not accomplish your goal when you actually tell somebody. Tip number 2 is having a strong why. I can sit there all day and say, I really like to lose 10 pounds. And I could say it all day and it doesn't really matter because I'm just like, yeah, whatever, just another goal. But when I sit there and I say, I want to lose 10 pounds so I could be healthier, so I could live longer, so I could go run with my dogs and play with my friends' kids, since I don't have kids yet. But once I tie it to a why like that, all of a sudden it's just so much more passion and so much more drive to actually accomplish that. So for example, I had a client and as I'm talking to her, I'm like, okay, what is your goal? And she's like, oh, I'd like to lose 10 pounds. And you heard no excitement in her voice when she said it. And I'm like, okay, so this is nothing too serious for her. And I'm like, all right, honey, let's figure out why do you want to accomplish like that little goal? Like, why do you want to drop 10 pounds in the next 4 weeks? And she goes, well, to be 100% honest, my husband will be home and I really want to look good for him. And I'm like, okay, so why do you want to look good for him? Like, what is the true desire? What is that vision for you? And she goes, ooh, okay, well, and all of a sudden, just all this excitement and passion just comes from within. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, we hit the head on the nail with this one. So she's sitting there and she's like, well, I got this really sexy, ooh, sex. Got this sexy lingerie to wear for him. And I would love to just put it on and feel so confident. And then when we go to dinner, I want to wear this really sexy dress. And she's like, and if I lose 10 pounds, I know I'll have the confidence to wear it. And I'm like, there you go, girl. Now we got it. So that is why those 2 tips are so important in accomplishing your goals. And last but not least, the rewire. And you're probably wondering, what the hell is a rewire? It's breaking the old habits. So a lot of people create really unhealthy habits while trying to play this whole guessing game of, oh, let's try this for a diet. Let's try this for a workout. And it's very important to learn what works best for you. So you stop wasting time, you stop getting discouraged, and just forget about your goals. And having guidance is truly the best way to getting on the express train to your goals. A lot of people will just get a magazine and they're like, oh, okay, well, they said that this fad diet's going to go ahead and work, so let's try that. And you fall into this habit of, oh, I'm just gonna grab the next magazine and just go with whatever they say. And a lot of times magazines get very contradicting, I want to say, because they need the content to put out to the world, so you keep buying their magazines and they stay in business. So you have to be careful about what they put in the magazines because it's not the best guidance. And you need to be mindful. So many people just think, okay, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start this diet, I'm cutting out everything I enjoy, and I'm going balls to the wall, I don't care. And that is just setting yourself up for failure because that's not the way to enjoy life. The best way to enjoy life and stay on track is balance. So many people forget that and they think, oh, okay, if I want to be healthy, I just need to cut out everything I enjoy. And that is why so many people are like, oh, health and fitness is so boring because you can't do anything fun. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I have lived health and fitness for a long time and my life is so fun. I don't know if you've seen me online, but I'm constantly discoing everywhere. I disco at the gym, I disco at the grocery store, I disco out when I'm at with my friends, my family, whatever it is. But I have so much fun in life and my life is so fulfilled because I was able to find that balance and I'm so thankful for it. So, and I have a client that before we met, she would constantly go grab magazines and she's like, she'd cut them out. She'd be like, okay, cool. I'll try this recipe. I'll try this diet. I'm going to try this exercise from someone who I don't even know who it is. Who knows if she's certified or anything of that sort. So she would constantly be doing that and she kept getting discouraged and giving up on herself because none of it was working, because none of it was right for her. So once we were able to get back on track and see what actually works for her, now she's 20 pounds lighter with a happy, balanced life, and now she understands what works for her. So that is why it's very, very important. And breaking those old habits of the magazines and, cutting out things that you enjoy, it's so important because this is a lifestyle. It is not a 2-week, 3-week type deal. This is a lifestyle, and that is why it's so important to have balance. Like, you can have wine, you can have donuts, you can enjoy all that stuff, but you need that balance. I cannot pressure that enough. So you've heard how this works. You've discovered how to cut through all the confusion and bullshit around how to get started with your own healthy lifestyle. You now know accountability, not motivation, will keep you going strong on your journey. And you know that making small tweaks to your daily habits is what it will take for you to actually keep eating healthy and working out so you'll drop that 15 pounds and feel confident in your own skin again. Now, because you're still here, I'm betting that you'd like some help in this process rather than playing that whole guessing game and figuring it out on your own. So if you're interested in hearing about a quick and easy way to get started, then just type yes into the question box on the right. Once I get a few yeses coming in, I'll assume that you guys want to hear about it, and I'll take a few extra minutes to explain how I could personally help you get started. Okay, I see a few yeses coming in. Whoop, whoop. All right, so now that I got about 5, I first want to say thank you so much, and I'm so glad that you're enjoying this. I truly appreciate you spending your valuable time with me today. So what I have for those of you who are looking to rewire your fitness mindset so you can actually lose and keep off that extra 10 to 15 pounds is a completely free body breakthrough session. So this is a 45-minute phone call, and we're going to go ahead and uncover those hidden mindset traps that are sabotaging your diet and your fitness goals. We're going to overcome old habits that no longer serve you and replace them with new positive habits so you can actually achieve and keep your goals. We're going to bridge the gap from where you are to where you want to be. In this session, you'll discover what is currently holding you back to losing those 10 to 15 pounds and actually keeping them off long term. If you've been looking for some guidance in changing your habits so you can drop that 10 to 15 pounds and keep it off to actually feel happy and confident, then this body breakthrough session is for you. However, I'm only able to hold my calendar open for 3 days. After that, your chance for a free body breakthrough session will be gone. So you need to act fast. The way I see it, you have 2 options today. You can ignore my offer and continue to fight for those 10 to 15 pounds, feeling frustrated, embarrassed, and demoralized, wondering what it's going to take to finally feel confident, energetic, and happy. Or you can click the button below, fill out the application, and reserve your body breakthrough session. You'll discover how to overcome old habits, how to shift your mindset so that eating healthy and exercise become effortless. And you can use the fitness rewire to achieve all your goals. And remember, I can only keep this offer open for 3 days. So grab your spot on my calendar today while you still can. So here's what to do next. Click the application button below. You'll be taken to the application page. Complete the application and submit it. Choose an available spot on the calendar that works best for you. Be ready for your body breakthrough session on that day and time. There is no obligation and the call is completely free. All said and done, there's literally no way you can lose here. So go ahead and click the application button below and fill out the application. And in case you have any doubts, then I wanted to share some feedback I've gotten from clients and members I've worked with. Some of them will play for you in a moment. Because you stayed till the end, I will be sending you your free gift. Are you ready for it? Ready, set, here it is! My 21-day recipe guide. So this includes 21 days of recipes for breakfast, lunch, snacks, dinner, and even dessert. It also includes a meal guide, so it'll take out the guesswork for you in your body transformation. I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to jump on a call with you.
Hey guys, my name is Jill. I just want to give a quick shout out to Tana Ashley for being such an amazing coach and amazing friend. And I wouldn't be where I am without her help today. So just thank you so much, Tana. I love you. Bye.
Hi there, my name is Kelly. About 2.5 years ago, I decided that I wanted to get into the best shape of my life, and I found Tana on Instagram. I was immediately drawn to her energy and her beautiful physique and decided that she was going to be my online trainer. I've been an on and off gym goer for most of my adult life and really wanted to get things to the next level. So Tana designed an initial 4-week program for me, and right out of the gate she was just so supportive and there whenever I needed her. I would reach out via email and she would get back to me. Anything that I was concerned with, she was able to address right away. Here we are over 2 years later and countless plans later, and I'm in the best shape of my life. Tana has helped me achieve things I didn't even think were possible. I'm so grateful for her. Tana, I love you. I can't wait for the next 2 years and see what those have to bring for us. Mwah.
My name's Alicia. I've been working with Tana Ashley for about a year now, and there really are no words to describe how amazing she is. She is really dedicated to her clients. She really wants to get to know you. It's not just about setting your workout plan up and emailing it to you and being done with you for the month. She really makes the effort to check in with you, see what's going on, not just with your workouts and your eating, but what's going on in your personal life, what's going on at work, what's going on with family. She's really interested in you, which I think is an amazing quality for a trainer to have. I think it's important that they invest a little bit of time in what's going on in your life, because what's going on in your life affects how you achieve your goals and how you progress through your workouts. So I think that's absolutely amazing. And my favorite part is knowing that I have someone who's cheering me on. I have someone who's pushing me along. You know, when I want to have that ice cream or I don't want to go to the gym, I know she's in the background motivating me to go and motivating me to hold off till it's time for my cheat meal. And my favorite part is knowing that even if I don't achieve my goals because, you know, I'm working overtime every day and I can't get to the gym and I'm stressed, or I'm getting married, which I am in 2 days, and I'm doing a million things and just can't get there, I still know that she's there for me, that she's not going to give up on me because I'm not following her plan for 2 weeks, because she understands what's going on in my life. And I think that's an amazing quality for a trainer to have. So you can't go wrong with training with Tana Ashley. Bye guys!
Hey all, it's Carrie Davis here. I am a client of Tana Ashley's. I enlisted her help last March of 2016 after I had been on my own fitness journey for about 3 months and hadn't seen a ton of progress, maybe like 5 pounds. And trust when I say I needed to lose a lot more than 5 pounds. So I've been working with her for a year. I've lost about 80 pounds. She meal planned for me. She wrote my fitness plans once a month, and she actually became a pretty damn good friend. I tell her everything, maybe too much, but I appreciate that in a trainer and someone that's going through this journey with me. She's pushed me into different aspects in life I didn't even know that I had inside of me. She talked me into getting my ACE cert, and as someone who herself is in this fitness field, you know, she could have been like, no, you're going to take a client away from me, possibly, but she didn't. She is the one that actually talked me into it, and, you know, I'm just really appreciative of her and having her in my life. Since the day I met her, it's been a complete 360. I went from, you know, not wanting to be in a swimsuit, not wanting to be front and center, to being very proud of myself, very confident, and going out, trying on like hundreds of swimsuits. And I love her. And if you're thinking about using someone, I highly recommend her. She's at, you know, my beck and call, basically. As soon as I write her, she writes me back. Do it. If you're thinking about using her, that's all I can say is do it. You will not be sorry.
Click below to book your call now.